Right, hello everybody. Today I'll just be sort of doing a walkthrough of how I usually make some of my songs. Um, I guess today I'll just be making this sort of like a Nightcore one, where you know what Nightcore is. It's just basically tempo change songs. But today I'll be making my own. So this is so far what I have. Just sort of something basic. Nothing too hard, just now if you've done FL Studio before, this should be pretty simple for you. So, and now I'm not an expert at this, but I'll do my best. Now, I'm gonna start doing, let's see, you're the main, so I'll start doing sort of a melody, something to tie in with this, so I'll be right back with that. Right, now I've got I'll just call it the melody for right now done. So, how it sounds, something like this. Right, so nothing important, nothing too drastic, I guess. So, now I'm going to work on, this is just sort of a rough cut of how this is going to sound. But now I'm going to work on adding some, let's work on the intro a little bit. Make this sound a little bit more polished than it is right now. So, give me a second. Right, now I'm going to make main 1 fade in. So right now it sounds a little bit too heavy. So I'm going to make this a sort of fade in. So first I'm going to my mixer. I'm going to add main 1. I'm going to change Nexus to channel. Let's change it to channel 2. And let's go back to my mixer. Here's channel 2. That's the only thing on it. So, melody 1 will come down a little bit. Let me work on this. Alright. Now, to do the fade, you want to go to your mixer. After your selected, selected notes are going to be what ones you want to actually fade in. You're going to go to your mixer, and right now I'm on channel 2, and I'm going to add a filter, just the normal filter. High pass, I'm going to turn all the way down to 0. Cutoff frequency, I'm going to leave where it is. So now right click on this and hit create automation clip. This will create the filter. See? Just something basic to get this in. Now I'm going to work on this a little bit. Now I'm going to take everything and drag it over. Make sure that's all lined up. Yep. Okay. Now when that's done, that should sound like this. Just something simple. That I'm actually going to extend this. Let's give it a little bit more filter. So nothing really big, just something to work with. So now I'll close this and I'll close that. I don't need this filter anymore, at least not right now. Everything I need to do with the filter, if I need to modify it, can be done inside my playlist. So, and that's just by messing around with these little knobs here. Right. Now, let's add, the kick is already done, so here, let's rearrange this a little bit. Right, now I went ahead and got some more stuff done. So right now I just finished the bass, and I added some crash cymbals, and the little intro crash right here, which is just, sounds like this. It's just this crash cymbal reversed. So the way you do that is you'll place down your crash cymbal, right click on this little tab right here, and click Make Unique. Right. So do something like this. Now, mine did that just because I didn't have another crash cymbal. So let's say I place another one. Now I have two of them. So now if I hit make unique on this. Oh well, I just messed that up a lot. There we go. I was using the second one. Right, now if you do unique, now you'll have two of them, right? See? Now whatever you do to this one, it won't change your original one. So whatever you do, let's say I want to change the pitch on this one, and here's the edited pitch. Now you won't hear the difference in that, or well, it won't change whatever you do to the original. So that's all for the crash, but I've gone and changed the filter a little bit. Now I've made the bass and the melody and the main one all work on the same filter, and that's just gonna make it a little bit, well, it just makes it a little bit easier for me just to work with if you're doing something small. So let's change this to main filter 1. That's just gonna be the first filter. You're going to be sort of a yellow, or I guess a green. And this is my bass. So, and the bass is just, here, I'll show you that in a second. How you get bass is, let's go to your main sound, so your main melody, I guess. And the melody sounds like this. To get your bass, all you do is copy the lowest section of your intro, your pads, your piano, your melody, whatever you want to do to make your bass. And then you go down, find your bass, which in this case it's my second one right here, and you paste. And then how that sounds is like this. Now all together, it sounds like this. Now I'm going to add something to sort of fill in the rest of this to tie into the part where the actual voice is going to be. Yeah, I'm going to be making and singing my own little voice here. I'm not a professional singer, so bear in mind. But it's just going to show you how easy it is to make. You don't have to be a pro to make this. Like, I'm no pro at this. So let me go and let's see. Where will this come in? I'm going to make this come in right past here. It's coming out to 22. Okay, I'm going to do something simple. This isn't going to be something big. This is going to be something that you're going to get creative with stuff like this, so it's not really that big of a deal how it sounds, so as long as it sounds good to you. So let's make this let's just name it Melody 2. That'll make you kind of a, I don't know, like a cyan color or whatever that is. Now, I'll change this in a second. I think this is my bass. Yeah. Okay. Let's rename you bass. And we'll make you a bright yellow. I guess that's a yellow. Right. Now to work on this. Just with alright, so I've gone and I've lengthened the pattern so sort of makes a drop when it goes from this main section right here to, I guess, the soft part where the voice is going to come in. It should sound better when it's done, so bear with me on this, but I've gone ahead and I've made the main chords, the piano, and I'll rename this. So this is my piano chords, and let's make this a bright pink. Right. Now I've gone ahead and I made a filter for the piano too. And by doing the filter, you go to, again, you go to your, you go to the, wow, I messed up. And let me finish this so I actually know what I'm doing. Piano, filter, and we'll make you a blue. Okay, you go to your mixer, and you change whatever, in this case it's a Nexus. You just change your track that it goes to. So in this case it's on track 3. So track 3 is one filter, and that filter is for my piano. Now, the drop, where the voice is going to come in, bear in mind I'm not a good singer, so this is going to sound bad, but it'll sound better when it's edited. So far, this is how the song sounds so far. Now, Nightcore and trance melodies and vocals all pretty much, they all have like angel, and they're all singing about a girl or a guy. So it's going to be like, I wouldn't say mystic, but it's all about like, if you're making the lyrics to a song, if you're doing like I am, and you're making this and you're not editing a song, lyrics are pretty much just angel, girl, and love, keywords like that. So remember, I'm not a pro singer, so bear in mind, but let me go off and make something that'll work for this, and I'll get back with you on that. Okay. Well, now let me turn off my mic. There we go. Okay, now I've gone and I've added the voice, and it's not perfect, but I've already denoised the whole profile of that. When you record in FL Studio, you want to go up, go up to your mixer, and you want to choose just any number really, and then when your microphone is connected, you want to go to the audio input source, which is this little drop arrow, and you'll select, well, whatever your microphone is in. So in this case, mine is in 1 and in 2, so it does both channels. And I have a list of edits for it, so just to make it sound a little bit better than it is. But this is what this sounds like with voice.
Angel of love, won't you come away with me tonight? Let's take my hand, it'll be you and I.
Right, so it's nothing perfect. It's far from perfect, but it'll work for demonstration purposes, to help you at least understand how to make the song. Now, this isn't going to be a complete song, but this is basically what you need to do to do the basics of a Nightcore song or a trance song. I'm not going to finish this unless upon request, and then I'll finish it for you guys, but this is something that you can just take for an example and go ahead and make your own song out of it. And any questions I can answer for you guys. I do this for a hobby, basically. But this is pretty much the overall of what this song will sound like. I'm going to change this a lot if I decided to ever come back to this. But to make a song, you just need the kick, the snare, the drums, and I haven't added those yet, but that would all come after this little section, past 25 and up. That's where all that would come in. So you need the kick, the main, which is like the piano or the first half of the melody, which you can use to create your bass line. And the crash cymbals, they aren't necessary. I know most of you guys don't even have those in if you're running a normal version of this, or if you do, they don't sound exactly the same. But bear in mind, it's just sort of a basic tutorial. So you need the piano. Then filter is optional. You don't need it. And the voice, it really is only needed depending on the song you're making. I just opted for it because it's more of a Nightcore, and how I'm going to do this is how it sounds now. I'm going to turn up the pitch, and then I'll show you exactly what this song will sound like with the pitch changed. And it doesn't sound as good now. It'll sound a lot nicer and more Nightcore sounding when it's nice and pitched up. But right now it sounds like this.
Won't you come away with me tonight? Just take my hand, it'll be you and I.
Right. I'll go ahead and insert what it'll sound like when it's turned up, and I'll make another tutorial on that. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you get back to me and let me know what your songs sound like. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and like, subscribe. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. And thanks for watching.